Hi guys, today's featured channel is Annapolis Audit. Check out his channel from the links below. Thanks guys.
We were not able to get into this doorway last time. I don't know why she was being so weird. That's the weirdest shit. What's going on, brother?
Hey.
What's going on?
All right.
I guess the belt and the keys are probably the only thing.
We help you with?
I'm just by myself, not with anybody.
Okay, but how can we help you?
I'm just coming to check out the building.
Okay, the building's not open to the public.
Yeah, it is.
It's not.
Absolutely it is. Why would it not be? When did that change?
This is not open to the public.
Since when?
This is not open to the public. There's no seeing that you have a meeting with somebody.
No, I have legal and lawful business here in the building. That's open to the public. I get like certain offices and certain areas might not be open to the public, but the building itself is.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, stop right there. You can't pass right here.
What are you talking about?
The building is open to you for right here.
No, it's open to the public, sir.
No, it's not.
That's what I'm trying to
Not
explain
since
to
the
you.
pandemic. And they haven't changed that rule.
Yeah, the building is open to the public, sir.
No.
The public comes in here and gets services, correct?
No.
No, they don't come in here and get
They come
services.
here with an appointment.
Okay, no, but they come in here to get services, correct?
With an appointment.
But I don't need to go into any offices.
No.
Sir, I don't think you understand how public property works.
I'm saying that the rule that we're telling you is you can't go further than where you are.
Okay, do you have some sort of state statute or a law to go with this rule that you're saying that prohibits me from gathering content in public and publicly accessible areas?
Sir, I'm just trying to tell you that the building is open if you have an appointment.
I don't need to have an appointment to exercise First Amendment protected activity.
Right.
Okay.
But you still would have to have an appointment.
No, you do not have to have an appointment to drop off a Maryland
Okay,
Public
so
Information
how
Act
can I help you
request.
today?
Again, I'm coming to check out the publicly accessible areas of this building. Can I get your name and badge number?
Name Officer Paris, badge number 534.
534? Officer Paris. Cool. Let me get this guy's name real quick since he was screaming at me a minute ago. Can I get your name, sir, since you were screaming at me?
Hey, Sid.
Sid?
Yeah,
Sydney?
you were screaming at me too.
Sydney
remember?
Grossman.
Yeah, remember that.
I started screaming at you?
Yes, you did.
I started screaming at you first, right? Yeah, the building is open to the public, sir.
No.
The public comes in here and gets services, correct?
No. You did.
Oh, okay. All right. Officer Paris.
Yes, sir.
Badge number 534, you said? As I was saying, there is not an appointment on First Amendment protected activity. Well, if I want to come out and drop off a Maryland Public Information Act request, I have the right to do so. I don't have to have an appointment to do so, sir.
Sure, but you can't pass right here.
I can pass right here because the Office of Law is in there and I have business there, sir.
Okay. Not pass right here, sir.
Okay.
Me too, I can send somebody out and talk to you.
No, I don't need someone to be sent out to talk to me, sir.
But you just can't pass right here, sir.
Okay, is there a law that says I can't go into the public areas of this building, sir?
I'm telling you, it's not.
I know
You need to talk to somebody
I know
from the
you're
law
telling
department.
me, sir, but the
I
law
can send somebody out.
the law is obviously above you, sir.
Okay.
You're a law enforcement officer. You don't make them, you just enforce them.
Okay.
Is there a law?
You need to talk to somebody from the law department.
Apparently I need to talk to your supervisor. You could get him out here.
Somebody from the law department.
Apparently I need to speak to your supervisor.
Okay,
You could get him out here.
supervisor-
Because right now what you're doing is violating a federal statute.
Okay, sir. Sir, do you need to talk to anybody?
Yeah, your supervisor. I've said it 3 times now.
A supervisor is across the street.
Okay.
Like,
Yep.
601 East Bay.
Yep, you just call him over here. That'd be great.
Oh, no, I'm talking about like watching the season like
Yeah, what's the problem, sir?
Give me 1 second, sir. I figure your audio and video recording, I'll do the same.
That's fantastic.
So, my main issue is one, that you're trying to make me go outside right now when I have no obligation to have to leave this public building during business hours on a business day. Now, I'm going to let you know from the get-go that I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story. What I'm doing has been ruled on by the Supreme Court many and multiple times as legal and lawful business in publicly accessible areas on public property during business hours. It's all subject to a time, place, and a manner. I'm sure you're, well aware of the TPM. So this
I'm
is
not answering any of your questions. What is your problem? That's what it is.
my problem. Is your Officer Paris is hindering the free flow of a private citizen in a public doorway during business hours. That is a misdemeanor, sir. I would hate that a law enforcement officer would have to reprimand or arrest his officer for committing misdemeanors in his presence. And I would hate to see that Officer Paris would be hindering the free flow of a private citizen in a public doorway.
Do you have an appointment here?
Do I need to have an appointment to drop
Yes.
off? No.
If you just explained to me that you are a private journalist.
Gathering content for a story.
Right. So you need to speak to the city hall.
No, you do not. There's a yes, you can, sir.
Unless you have an appointment.
Yes, you can, sir.
Well, I'm telling you right now,
Sir,
you can't.
you better go ask someone from the Office of Law before you get yourself in a lot of trouble.
I'm not gonna get myself in any trouble, sir.
Okay.
I'm explaining to you.
I have the right to come and request public information. It's called a Public Information Act. A Maryland
And
public...
Who did you address it to? Who did you speak to?
You drop them off at the Office of Law, sir. I understand that you maybe want someone...
That's the law office right there.
Okay.
And they call, hold wait a second, sir.
Well, you said it's right here.
We have to call in order for someone to be there.
What do you mean call?
We have to call and make sure that someone's back there if you need to get some information.
Why would someone not be back there?
That's not, I don't work back there. I'm just telling you what the procedure
Okay.
is.
All right, I got you. It seems you don't understand like how the Constitution
I'm
or
not
how
gonna go
the...
back and forth with you. I can't.
And I would rather not go back and forth with you either.
I'm not gonna go back and forth.
I was calling you to save... I was...
What's your name, sir?
Good
And
citizen.
did you sign my book?
I'm a good citizen.
Did you sign
Is
my
there a law that requires me to sign that book?
It's a law that requires you need to have your ID when you come into this.
There is in the state of Maryland?
We require you to have ID. Come here.
No, you require.
No,
But does
we
the
require
state?
you to have
But does the
ID.
state of Maryland?
We're not going to debate this.
You're right. We're not going to because there's no law that requires it.
The question is that did you sign my book or do you have ID?
The question is, do I have to do either one of those two
You have
things?
ID. You're not a city employee.
Sir, that's a violation of my Fourth Amendment. I don't have to show ID to come on to publicly accessible areas. You're right. We're not.
This is it. Call somebody from legal. This gentleman want to speak to somebody from legal. See if somebody.
Call somebody from legal to come save y'all from getting a civil rights violation. There's a federal courthouse right here in the city of Baltimore. I hate to have to go pay $450 to file a civil rights violation lawsuit on you. Can I get your name and badge number while we're standing here?
It's Sergeant Page. There's nobody back there, sir. So
How is there not an agent of the state here, sir? I just went through this yesterday in Montgomery County.
So I don't
Okay,
keep
well,
that out.
again, that is a violation of a federal statute, sir. My taxpayer dollars go towards making sure. Okay,
Then you call that.
they are breaking the law enforcement officer.
Well, you just
Instead of harassing me-
You're not a course worker. You go file a complaint, then, sir.
You're right, for a civil rights violation. They're committing a crime right now, sir. That's not a civil matter, that's a criminal matter. Mr. Law Enforcement Officer.
You see an attorney.
Sergeant, can I get your lieutenant out here, please?
My lieutenant is not
Sar-
available right now.
Yeah, they
He's
are.
not available right
They
now.
are. You didn't call, how do you know?
He's not available.
You didn't call, how do you know?
I'm the OIC. He's
Oh.
off today.
Oh, they're just off on a Thursday. During business day, on a business
We
hour.
are allowed
There's
to
no
take days
lieutenant,
off.
captain, no
We're
one
allowed
above.
to take
There's
days
no
off.
one above a sergeant
We are
on a
allowed to
Thursday.
take days off, sir.
I find that hard to
Is there anything
believe.
else we can help you
I
with?
find that to be full.
Okay, that's fine. So you're entitled to your opinion.
I am. You're right. They're like we all got one.
You're entitled to your opinion.
Yep. Hi, ma'am. Do you work for the Office of Law?
Yes.
Oh, you do. Awesome. I'm trying to drop off a Maryland Public Information Act request.
You can just give it to the receptionist right in there.
Oh, okay.
There's nobody back there, sir. There's nobody back there, sir.
Huh. Imagine that.
She went in back.
Oh, I can just hand it to the receptionist right in there.
Want me to take it?
Oh my God, imagine that.
We're not gonna play these games.
Well, ma'am, if you could, that would be great because I just sat here for 30 minutes trying to find out that I could do that.
No one's back there.
I'm trying to drop off a Maryland Public Information Act request.
You can just give it to the receptionist right in there. You can just give it to the receptionist right in
So
there.
there's no one back there
You
yet.
just saw
He's
her
gonna
say
go
she
check and
works
see if
here.
anybody can. I understand that. I understand she works here.
Why
she said
are
you
you
could drop it
mad
off
that
to the
she
secretary.
came out here and disproved
I'm
everything
not. I'm
you
not
said?
mad at all.
You obviously are.
I'm not mad at all. It's irrelevant.
You must be. Calm
It's
down.
irrelevant.
Just take a
It's
deep breath.
irrelevant. It's irrelevant.
Okay, take a deep breath.
The young lady
Calm
is
down.
not in there, so obviously she must be out at lunch.
Okay.
He's gonna go double check and see if she's in there.
Well, it's funny
You
because
can wait.
she just offered to help me.
She came from out of that door, not here.
Okay, but regardless, she still works
She
at the
came from
same
out of
office.
that door, not here.
So that means she doesn't work for the Office of Law
She's
now?
not in that office right there.
But it means she doesn't work there now?
We're not going round with
Because you don't want to answer the
Is
question.
she in there? Is she in there?
I mean, that's just like a travesty.
See her right here, sir.
Thank you. That's all I asked for. Hi, ma'am. I need to submit a Maryland Public Information Act request. I'm not sure, like, what the issue was or, like, what happened.
Do you have the paperwork? I can drop it off.
I'm gonna now write a new one out as well because I'm gonna request some more information on these officers. So if I could have a moment to finish writing it out in the office in the publicly accessible area, you know, the lobby in there, the Office of Law, it would be great. I'm not sure like what the issue is. They said I had to talk to someone and someone had to be back here first. Now obviously the young lady's back here, so I guess I'll go and do my business. Thanks, sir. Thank you.
Sign my book, sir?
I told you, is there a law that requires me to sign that?
City Hall requires a form to sign
Okay.
the book. City Hall.
I understand it's your
Come to the
policy.
building. That's the policy here.
I understand it's your policy, but
I'll tell
policy
you
is not
what,
law, sir.
Ma'am, my supervisor's on his way.
Sergeant, can I get your lieutenant out here, please?
My lieutenant is not
Sar-
available right now.
Yeah, they
He's
are.
not available right
They
now.
are. You didn't call. How do you know?
He's not available.
You didn't call. How do you know?
I'm the OIC. I'm the OIC.
Yep.
So if you would like to wait until my supervisor speaks with him. before
The
you handle
supervisor was
business,
just to get me
it's
help.
fine.
I've already gotten help.
All right. So it's up to you.
The
whether or not
supervisor was just
you're gonna-
because they were saying no one was here to help me. Obviously, someone's here to help me, so I appreciate you. If I could just do my business and go on about my way, it would be great.
I don't process the
No, but you accept them, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I needed to do.
If you have the paperwork, I can accept it.
Yep, I do. Like I said, I needed to add something to it, so if I could use a pen for 2 seconds, that would be
I
great.
can get you a pen.
Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. I'm not quite sure like what the issue was. No, yeah, you're fine. Like I said, I don't try to go in any unauthorized areas. I know there's a lobby and an area to wait in. I'm all cool with that.
She probably wasn't back there that time. That's all. It's no problem, Biggie. She probably wasn't back there. We're not worrying about that.
Thank you very much, ma'am. I appreciate you. Have a nice weekend, okay? Thank you.
Thanks, guys. There's more to this story when the major arrives on scene. So, please, follow the links in the description to watch the full original video and also, get subscribed to his channel.